I want to make a short video of simple asanas and simple exercises, which even if people cannot do entire asanas, which if you daily practice for some time, the body becomes healthy, and because the body becomes healthy, your resistance to other infections and diseases may also improve. It's not a cure for something, but if you practice for some time, then there is less chance of getting infected or getting, not like common cold and all, anybody can have. It's not that. Like your liver functions, your kidney functions, your doesn't matter about the brain function, but the rest of the things will remain fit, and so that you can't be suddenly downed by anything. Not a physical attack. I mean, if, for instance, if your kidneys are doing well, they are in good condition. Now, one of the effects of Hatha Yoga, to start with, it is to keep the body healthy. If the body is healthy, then the mind also can be brought to some level of health. So, actually, it is ideal if you had started when you were very young, say 10 years of age, then I think by now you may not have major problems, unless it is like a something that comes from the genes or something, which cannot help. Some people, because their parents have diabetes, they also have. Even that to a large extent can be prevented. After coming, it is a little difficult to handle, but you can prevent it. So not as a therapy for something that happens now, but as a long-term benefit for the body, so that it remains fit and is proof against most problems, which will also, when later on in life, help you from popping too many tablets. And also for sleep. There are lots of people who cannot sleep. They have to have a tablet to go to sleep. Having a tablet is all right. Some people must have a whiskey to sleep. Now that becomes a problem, because after that 1 becomes 2 and 2 becomes 3, and then your liver is gone. And if life is worth living, it depends on the liver. One who lives is also a liver. Everybody cannot practice all the asanas. Not possible. Like people can't do Sarvangasana. Many people cannot do Shavasana. So at least those poses in which the head is down, so that the blood circulation improves in this area, and so on. First, I want you to do the standing postures. One is Tadasana. That means standing straight with your hands stretched up. Your hands up, do Tadasana. 1, 2, 3 Tadasana. Take it properly, this side also. Okay? Fine. Then Padahastasana. Bend down and touch the floor, or touch as much as you can. Good. Then you cannot do the whole chakrasana. Do the Ardha Chakrasana. Go back as much as you can. Okay, good idea to hold your back, yes, because it may give some support. Some people get back problems. Then you'll have to put a collar like that on your waist. Then Utkatasana. That means half sitting with your hands held up. Imagine there is a party out there. Don't do anything, but good. Very nice. I'm happy. Okay. And then the half chakrasana on this side. That means ardhagati. Okay, straighten up and then do the Trikonasana. Oh, some cannot reach. Okay. At least touch your foot. I mean leg. If you can't touch the feet, yeah. Okay. Okay, do the Vrikshasana. Hands up. Okay. Then do the half Natarajasana, which means hold your leg backwards with one hand and put the other hand forward. Sit down and do the Dandasana. Dandasana, you can also keep your hand down on the floor like this also. Then Vajrasana, sitting on your heels. Vajrasana. Okay? Do the Vajrasana. Okay. Then do the Mandukasana as if like sitting up with hands at the back. Then do the actual Mandukasana, like a frog in front. Here you need to sit in Vajrasana first and then put your hands forward and sit in Vajrasana. Then bend yourself down and touch your forehead to the ground. Now while you do that, you may also, first you do that. Okay. Now, can you take off your hands from there and stretch them in front of you? Yeah, full stretch. Yes. This is a very good posture, especially for people who can't do Sarvangasana and so on. It does some of the effect of it by circulation increasing in the front part, the head and face and so on. Virasana. There are two forms of Virasana. Okay, you do whatever you. Here Virasana is different in this diagram. Doesn't matter, I'm just saying. This is one, the other is this Virasana. Both are Virasanas. Vira doesn't have to be so thoughtful. Then the Gomukha asana. Okay. Ustrasana. That means going backwards, sitting on your knees, stretching your leg backwards, going back and trying to hold your heels. Okay. ठीक है. Okay. Paschimottanasana, how many can do? In Paschimottanasana, how many? Keep your head down. Don't look at your toes. Keep it down. Bend it as far as possible towards your knees. If you stare at the toes get nervous. Okay. Come back. Then the half, which is like Mahamudra actually. Here it is Janu Shirsasana, which means you do Paschimottanasana with one leg bent in. Okay. Now do the Ardha Matsyendrasana, half Matsyendrasana, which means fold one. So many, who are you saying bye-bye to? Yeah? Okay. Fine. Now, postures with your front body on the ground. One is the cobra posture, Bhujangasana. Now, try lifting up the body a little more if you can. Push and lift up. Okay. Now do the half Shavasana, lifting one leg up with support with the hands. And how many you can do also the Shavasana? Full? Okay. Were you winking at me? Can you do Shavasana, one eye closes, is it? Okay. Nice. Everybody is doing well. Then do the Dhanurasana, simple Dhanurasana. Just hold your ankles and pull hard and lift your head. You can also do full Dhanurasana by just tightening the grip and pulling more. You should look like a bow. Now just lie down and relax for a while. Face down. This is what they do nowadays for COVID patients. To give oxygen. Lie supine, lie supine. Some people complain to me, one of your disciples is refusing to lie supine. Please tell her. Then, okay. Now, lie on your back. Lift one leg up. Then lift both legs up. Then bring them down gently. Okay. Now the Setu Bandhasana, are you able to do? In Setu Bandhasana, you don't have to look here. You have to Then relax. How many can do Chakrasana? Lift. Come down. Then Sarvangasana. Slowly come down, very slowly, gently. Oh, you want to do halasana? Okay, stretch. Roll off and bring your legs down slowly. If they break, I'll put it back, don't worry. Great. Very good. Now relax, come back. Okay. Now take half a minute of rest. Now, Viparita Karani is another name for Sarvangasana. So, do one Sarvangasana. Need not lift the leg straight up. You can hold it slightly like this also. Take it up. Yes, that's enough. That is Viparita Karani, but leg straight up. Leg straight. Not pointing towards me. I get worried. Come like Viparita Karani. Come down. Slowly, gently. You don't want that kind of thing on your waist. Then Matsyasana can be done only if you can sit in Padmasana. So, doesn't matter either. Otherwise, do the Sarala Matsyasana, half. Simple Matsyasana. Yeah. Okay. Now, the spine massages. So do that. Holding your hands together. Then sit up a little bit and then roll left and right. Then next do the Yoga Mudra. Sitting in Padmasana and bending down. If you can't sit in Padmasana, do in Sukhasana or Siddhasana. Hold your hands at the back, please. Shavasana. Shavasana. Okay, thank you. Now can you all sit in any good posture, any comfortable posture, and do some deep breathing. That means take a deep breath, hold for the count of 10, your own count. Not, when I say count of 10, it's not like 1, 2, not like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Hold your breath for 10 and then exhale. Then again do the same thing. When you do the inhalation, try to do the ujjayi, which means deep inhale, not like that, but like that. Hold and then exhale, not like that. So count only up to 10. Inhalation, exhalation up to you, how long you take. Do it for 3-4 rounds, in and out. Hold, out, in, hold, out, like that. Two, 3 times, keep doing. You got what I said? Take a deep breath, ujjayi breath, hold. Count up to 10, exhale fully. Again, inhale, hold up to 10, exhale fully. Okay. Do 4-5 rounds are over? 3-4 rounds, 4 or 5 rounds. Then hold your hand this way. Close the right nostril. Breathe in through the left. Pull. Hold your breath by closing both the nostrils. Then close the right and breathe out through the left. Alternate breathing, which means here. Hold. You need not close, you can hold without closing also. Then close the other. Breathe out, which means alternate. If you breathe in through the right and hold, then you breathe out through the left. If you breathe in through the left, then you hold and breathe out through the right. So alternate. There is no need to count, you can keep it equal also. 10, 10, 10. Yes. So 5 rounds, enough. Then do the Brahmari. Do the Brahmari, take a deep breath. You don't have to close the ears. Just do the Brahma. This is for the body, for resistance, the therapeutic effect is that it produces nitric oxide in the system. And especially in these days with this COVID going around, it's a very good thing because apparently it runs when it sees nitric oxide. But don't go near a patient and breathe in the virus and experiment, okay? Keep far, wear masks, do everything. If you do every day, then you can be safe. Body also will be safe. And it will lead on to meditation. There's more than enough what you are teaching here. Now when you do Brahmari, there is no time for Brahmari. You can go on doing it for as long as you can breathe out. And then again take a breath and again start working. So you can do with closing ears or without closing ears, it doesn't matter. Don't have to put your fingers here. Just do the rest. Start. You must hear the sound of the bumblebee. Five times. Okay. Half a minute. It's actually the last sound of Om anyway. If you like, you can start with Om and do the last part of Ma like that, continuously. Huh? So now you can do Shavasana for a minute or two. Thank you. Rejuvenate themselves and come, wake up. Can you hear the cicadas outside? Okay. Hari Om Tat Sat. Now, out of this, if some people cannot do the whole set of asanas, not you, you are all yogas training teachers and so on and students, but you can do. But if everybody cannot do everything, especially if you start at a certain level, you can't. So these four asanas, the standing poses can be done by most people. It means the first one, Tadasana. Then the Padahastasana. Ardhachakrasana. Utkatasana. These can be done. And also the Trikonasana. Vrikshasana. Natarajasana. These can be done by most people. So, if I show you this, and this, and this, and this. These can be done by most people. Sitting postures, the important ones are first, Dandasana. Second, Vajrasana. And last, Mandukasana. Only thing is, when you do the last, stretch your hands forward, bow your head and touch your forehead to the ground. Keep your hands forward. Hold on in that posture. And all these postures, hold on for at least half a minute, 30 seconds minimum. If you want to do 1 minute, that is good enough. But even 30 seconds are fine. Don't suddenly jump up and do the next. That's what I meant. The rest of the asanas, if you can practice, fine. If you cannot practice, okay. As far as the prone asanas are concerned, Bhujangasana can be practiced easily. Lifting one leg up, this can be practiced easily. And lying down on the front of your body and resting, this is also not so difficult. Makarasana, crocodile asana. Then, if possible, practice the Sarvangasana. If you cannot practice the Sarvangasana without help, lie near a wall and raise your legs by climbing up the wall with your legs slowly, slowly, slowly till you're in a position where the legs are up and your head is down. Yoga Mudra is a good practice to do, which you all did. This one. Hold the hands at the back, right wrist with the left hand. Keep the hands down. Keep the hands there. As you exhale, fold forward. Bring the forehead on the mat. As you inhale, come up. Let go of the hands. And then don't forget to do the Shavasana, corpse posture. Feet apart, hands apart. Pranayam, all the pranayams which you did are important. This is basically to get good resistance to disease and so on. In this season, we were going through all this COVID wave and all, please maintain all precautions. Don't go too close to people. Wear masks. Wash your hands constantly. And try to keep everything antiseptic as much as you can. Whatever you spray. I mean, when you go to meet somebody, don't carry a machine and spray on their faces. But in general, if you wear the masks, half the problem is solved. Because nowadays, the virus is not coming so much through touch, but through breathing and talking with what comes out of your mouth, which you cannot see actually. So for till June, July, try to be like the Jain monks. They have been doing it all their lives, but we can do it at least for one season. Intelligent guys. We'll have to now make a census to see how many Jain monks fell ill, who are always wearing masks. I think it will be less. Which is also the reason why in ancient olden days, when you talk to somebody, especially an elder, you put your hand in front so that you spit and your breath doesn't go out and get inhaled by the other guy. Because later on it became like a sign of respect, but this is what it is, preventing. But if you're wearing a mask, not required.